Haha, good day, good day, good day. So, my experiments in anthotype, plant production of. So I've been leaving my pictures up on the windowsill. It's been there 7, and and this is the first actual image I've got. You can just about see it. I'm going to photograph it and get some contrast on it. You can't really see it on there, but there is a slight image there. It has worked a little. This is the closest I've got to a result. Yeah, I can actually see the image. And what I waited for is for the paper to go back to pale and the green's left. And yet there is some type of image of Man Ray there. Not very clear whatsoever, but you know, I actually got an image. So I've done quite a few of these. Got quite a lot of them. So and this is the first time I've looked. So what I can tell from this, I need stronger acetates, or acetates made on a proper printer, so the black and not grey tones, more dense, more opaque. But I have got images now. These have all been left the same, and the same things happened. The paper's gone back to being normal colour paper, down to it sort of. It's not white, this paper, it's sort of a cream colour. But hopefully, some of these acetates might be a bit stronger than that one. This is the first time I've even looked at them. So it's exciting. Am I nervous? Am I apprehensive? No, I'm just excited by the whole process. I'm quite happy for things to go wrong, because that's part of the process. So this has come out a lot better. I'm gonna do some photographs of them, which I'll be putting on my Instagram, Winston Gomez 9, and I can play around with the contrasts to make them a bit more thingy, because the light bouncing off the paper isn't. But there are definite images on the paper. This one is pretty good. I really quite like it. Can you see that? So this is a Minotaur by Man Ray, and you can see it. You can see it there. That's fantastic. We have a result. First decent result. It works. It works. This is great. Let's have a look at another one. Well, right, it works. I have imagery again. Now this was this is lovely. This is fantastic. So this was like a photo collage where I've used 3 acetates mixed together, as I said in the earlier video. It's something that I did with cyanotype. I got some brilliant results from it. But this has definitely got a strong image. So this is the second one with a strong image to it. So there is a certain amount of waiting time. I know now that you need to wait for the paper to go white again, but as you can see on this one, hold on, let's see if it focuses. There's an eye and a body and a face. The face is really pretty clear. Is that the right side? Can you see that? There we go. You can see these marks in there. When I photograph this, I'll probably give you a bit more of a clue of what's on there, because the green's quite pale, but it's come out absolutely astounding. The detail, I'm really shocked, to be honest. I thought so the first one that was just wrapped in plastic, that wasn't a stronger image, but I definitely have some results, and I have more. This is brilliant. So I'm going to photograph these afterwards. So these were all dedicated, influenced by Surrealism and Man Ray, myself and Sean. They all use photo processors in the early surrealist movement. But I'm excited. I can't even talk. I'm not excited because I've got some images, and so this is. So I take them down as well as I do. So, like I said in the other video, so there it is with acetate. Let's hope. Oh, this is quite amazing. So this is one of the double dipped ones. The writing, you see the writing? It's very clear, Man Ray. And look at that face, you can see it. There's definitely a face there. Oh, brilliant. Idea being, I'm not always going to use somebody else's acetates. I'm not going to use appropriated imagery because I photograph anyway. So what I will do at some point is create new acetates and try and get them dark. Use my own photographs for doing this. Oh, we have another. So this is the image, and you can see it on there just about. It is there. It's not very good to the camera, but by eye, yes, she's there. So I'll photograph these and play around with the contrast to them and try and make them a bit more obvious with the photographs. But oh, this is brilliant! Brilliant. We've got something. I've got something at last. So what I can work out from the process, I need stronger colours. So spinach is all well and good, but it's a very pale green. So I'm going to look into using darker colours like purples, beetroot maybe. Beetroot. I'll have a look at beetroot and a few other things and see if I can make it a bit better. So this was another sort of collage-y. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. And this was Salvador Dali, Man Ray, and myself and Sean's at the top. Maybe top a little poster, like a fanboy to surrealist art. There we go. But Duchamp has come out really clear, as you can see. Can you see that? So Duchamp's clear. Dali and Man Ray under there, not as clear, but a result. Now I've actually got some work from it, which is brilliant. I've still got a couple of leaf experiments that I'm doing, trying to get images onto the leaves themselves. The total organic process. I've just discovered this masking tape that I use isn't very good. It leaves glue up on the acetate. But it's one of them. But a result, so length of time, quality of gel made from plants are all important with this. We've had proper sunlight, so it was pretty dull on the first experiments for the whole time. Didn't get a result. This we've had some really bright mornings, so the sunlight, of course, it's the light that's going to cause the process to happen. Capturing light with plants, yes, viable, very viable. Where I'd like to use such a project, I think it would be a great thing to do in sort of outdoor areas, maybe. You know, somewhere where there's lots of light, of course. But getting a group to make the gel wouldn't be a problem. There's nothing toxic going on with it. So it'd meet all health and safety. Amount of time now. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with this as a group. The exposure for this was about 12 days to get a result. Now, how would you do that in a group setting? How would you allow for that? So the first week, you could make the gels. Spend an afternoon making the gel up. I can do it in about 10 minutes, but you know, you could drag it out. Not to drag it out, but you know, you could go at a sort of a longer pace. And then you could coat the paper. It has to dry. The paper's got to dry before you put the images onto it. So in that particular group, you could only paint it. You could make the gel, paint it onto the paper. On the next sort of group, which would be like a week later, which I'm not sure about timings on this. I'm not sure if this is the best idea to group with. So I could teach the process of this. It's free, it's cheap, you know, like spinach. So I could teach the process, but probably the better idea with this process is just to use cyanotype. It's a quicker process. So you need an acetate negative for it. You take your acetate negative, place that over your treated paper. You know, you could do a group in an hour. It's no, a few hours, because you need exposure time with your cyanotype. But it'd be a more achievable group to facilitate using cyanotype. So even though this is a really beautiful organic process, fitting this into a setting where you haven't got, where you're time restricted is the best way of putting it. So on the unit where I work, I could do this process because I work on a Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. So Monday, we could make the gel, coat the paper. On the Saturday, we can put the acetates out on the paper, and then we can leave it for a week. Because I know the same people are going to be attending, because the way our unit works, they're booked in, they're staying with us, the rest. So this process could be used in a group setting and a residential setting, let's say, because it's a long process. You need to know the people who are doing the process are going to be there for a certain amount of time to make this work, to make it enjoyable, to make it achievable. So it is time specific, which is brilliant. You know, I've learned an awful lot from doing this, about processes, about where I could facilitate this, how I could facilitate this. So the facilitation of this is achievable in a residential setting, not achievable really in a group setting over an hour or so, because if the people don't come back, it doesn't get finished. And you know, I like anything I do to be able to be done and dusted, and you can take it home with them in case you don't see them again. I've done something with them. But I'm really, really happy that I've got some images which are far better than I thought they would be. So yeah, I was expecting to get nothing again. So this is a bit of a lift in the whole process. I've got a bit of a lift of it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to photograph the images with the acetate next to it, so you can see what they are, and the contrasts, and they'll be put on my Instagram channel, which Gomez9. Fantastic, right? Thank you very much.